Dave Beecroft here tonight at the launch of TOCA Juniors. Championship Director, how are you feeling?
Nervous.
Yes, in a word. I mean, it's an incredible feat. We'll talk about kind of the inception and the work that's gone on behind the scenes, but seeing the car and seeing the excitement behind it, the nerves must be kind of tinged with a bit of excitement too.
They are. Yeah, there's a lot of expectation on the car and the championship. Alan very graciously gave us the opportunity to pitch for the job, which obviously we won. And we've had a very short timescale to build and develop the car. And it's just taken a little bit longer than we wanted, but we're here. The car only went on its wheels last night. But it all functions, it's all ready to go, put petrol in it and we could get on and go on track. So it's quite an exciting moment.
Yeah, and there's certainly a lot of talk, a lot of excitement, a lot of people here tonight to kind of express their interest, see what it's all going on. You've got 26 cars to put on a grid next year. Tell me about the car itself. You've got, and we'll talk about the championship, but tell me about the car. It's a one car series, isn't it?
It's a single make series, yes. And obviously we have another junior championship that we've been running successfully for 10 years at a much lower club level for more lad and dad. This is for professional teams and, shall we say, erstwhile professional drivers. Our biggest thing with what we've learned from running juniors is there's some very basic things. They need good visibility. They need easy access in and out of the car, not because they are physically not able to get in and out, it's mainly for the marshals. Some of the smaller cars, it's very difficult when you've got your big burly marshal to get in and look after a driver if they've had an incident. So safety is our biggest thing with these cars. The car is built to 2025 FIA technical regulations in that it's got the latest rollover protection system, ROPS. The car is built very much like a BTCC car. It's a three-stage chassis, so the central section is just incredibly strong. Then it's got a front subframe to hold the engine, gearbox, etc., and the front suspension, and that can come off with 6 bolts. And the rear suspension is the same. There's a subframe, and that all comes off with 6 bolts. And having run cars and race teams for many years, making the car that is good for the teams to run, is quick to repair, is very important, and I think we've achieved that with this car.
There's quite a nice little connection with Chevron as well, isn't there, with you and Bolton?
Yeah, you can tell by my accent, I'm from the northwest. Yeah, I was brought up in Bolton, and Chevron Race Car Factory was a quarter of a mile down the road from where we lived. My father worked across the way, and he got me into motorsport. So I'd spend many evenings sort of down on my push bike and watching what was going on and seeing Derek Bennett and the cars being loaded onto transporters and taken away. Very exciting times. I was allowed in the factory a few times, and after Mr. Bennett died in '81, it was just sad to see the Chevron mark go downhill, and the opportunity to acquire the IP and trademark for Chevron appeared a few years ago, so I snapped it up, and at the time it was just something nice to have. I thought I might be able to use that somewhere, and then this opportunity arose, and it was, hey ho, we've got a Chevron car again.
It's in the gods. He's looking down on you, giving you a little bit of good luck tonight as well.
I hope so, yes, I hope he is. That and my mentor when I first got involved with racing was another Bennett, which was Colin Bennett, who unfortunately passed away earlier on this month. And he sort of taught me all I knew about how race cars are put together. So there's a double Bennett connection there.
It's a very special night. Tell me a bit more about the series then, what your hopes are for the ambition of it. 14 to 17-year-olds, it's going on the stage alongside British touring cars, and which is a fantastic stage, fantastic kind of exposure for these young drivers. What's your hope for it?
Make it successful.
Yes. A
full grid of cars. In year one, we're limited to 26 cars, but Alan wants us at every round, so we're doing all 10 rounds. Obviously, it is in the TOCA package, which is marvellous. There's no place like it in British motorsport. And we've got a lot of young aspiring drivers who want to be BTC drivers and potentially GT drivers, and that's why the decision was made to make this car rear-wheel drive. We want to put a show on for Alan and the TOCA guys. We want to be a little bit different with some of the colours and bits and pieces, and at the end of the day, this is for youngsters, so it's got to be exciting for the younger ones who perhaps 9 or 10 or 11 who are looking to do this in a few years' time and get them all revved up about it. So we want to be a bit different if we can in the paddock.
Yeah. Single make series make for exciting racing because it's down to driver ability, isn't it?
Very much so. We've got some very clever little things on the car that will make sure that people comply to the regulations. We will not tell you what those are, but there's some very trick bits in this car to make them all the same. There's enough adjustments on the car to allow the teams and engineers some flexibility. But there's not a lot they can do. And again, yes, one make series. It's incredibly close racing, not too much, not too close, hopefully. And hopefully they're going to put a good show on.
Fantastic. From here, with the covers have come off tonight, everyone can get a sneak preview. And then what else coming for the? You've got obviously a busy few weeks and months ahead. Where there's a lot still to do before the season opener in 2025.
Yeah, we've got 26 cars to build. We've got some fantastic partners that we're working with, especially Custom Cages, who helped design the chassis with me. That company has gone above and beyond. They've been absolutely superb. In fact, they were making bits and pieces for me this afternoon. We've got a great partner on the tyres with Goodyear, and we've got ex-touring car driver Matt Neal supplying the wheels, etc., etc. So yeah, there's a lot of help being given in the background, and the people have been very supportive because it's a junior series. Oh yes, we'll do that. We want to be involved. So yeah, I really think that that the people who've been helping us have been superb. You know, pick the phone call up, make a call. I got to return a call if they're not in. They've been really helpful.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations for tonight. Try and enjoy it.
I'll do my best. Thank you.